Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope that you all are doing well. Alright, I welcome you to your this e-lesson, and this is your English e-lesson. Well, English language has got some rules and some interesting things to know, and they help us in reading, writing and learning this language. So in this spelling master class, we are going to learn some interesting facts. Do watch each part. Now let's begin with our first part. Okay students, so now let's move towards our spelling master class from your Oxford Discover Writing and Spelling book, page 58. In this lesson, we are going to cover page 58 and 59. For rest of the pages, do watch the other parts of spelling master class. Alright, now let's begin with our today's lecture. Page 58. 1. Words with silent letters. A. Spelling focus. Some words have silent letters. Alright, so we are talking about English language, and English language is full of words whose written form can be deceptive. Like, unlike other languages, in English we rarely sound out all of the letters that we see. For example, over here, if you look, wrong, rhyme, knee, sign, comb and column. In these words, there is one letter silent, and that letter is written with bold. Here, give a look at it. Right? So now over here, write the correct words from A. R sound. In which word the R sound is coming? The first word, wrong. You hear the sound R here? So you're going to write down wrong over here. And where else can you hear the sound R? Rhyme. You're going to write down rhyme here as well. Now N sound. You are going to now read the words, the rest of the 4 words, and you will have to see which words give you the sound of N and which words give you the sounds of M. And you will have to write those two words in front of the correct sound. Alright? Now B. Circle the silent letters in the words. Now over here, there are some words given to you. You are going to circle the letter which is silent and which we are not hearing the sound of while we pronounce the word. Now let's look at the first word. Write. W-R-I-T-E. So what is this word? Write. Do you hear a W sound in this word? You don't, right? So you are going to circle W in this word. Now the second, third, fourth and fifth word, you are going to do the same as well. You're going to say the word and then you are going to concentrate which sound you are not hearing. And then you are going to circle that letter which sound you cannot hear. For example, the other words are, let's give a look at the other words. Second word is knee. Third word is climb. Fourth word is knock. Fifth word is wrap. Alright, I hope you will be able to do it very easily. Now 2. A. Spelling strategy. You can break down a word into syllables to help you remember how to spell it. Alright students, so there is a rule which is being told to you that how you are going to memorize the spelling of a word and pronounce it. So that you can do by breaking a word into syllables. Alright, now before we are going to proceed with this, let's understand what syllable is. Well, syllable is part of a word. Here you can see there is a word written dinosaur. Dinosaur. Now, if you see in front of it, dinosaur. This word is divided into 3 syllables. So this is what a syllable is, part of a word. Okay. Alright, so how would you break down syllables in a word? Well, the very important rule that you need to remember is every syllable must have one vowel. So, when you are breaking down a word, you are going to look at it closely. You're going to see how many vowels are there, and then you are going to break down the word accordingly. Now, let's give a look at the second word, paleontologist. Now, in front of it, if you see paleontologist, it is divided into 6 syllables. And if you look at each division closely, you will find one vowel, 100%. As P-A, A is the vowel, L-E, E is the vowel, O-N, O is the vowel, T-O-L, O is the vowel, O, its own self is a vowel, and I, in G-I-S-T, a vowel is as well. So here you can see there must be one vowel in the division, in that breaking of the word. Then you are going to be able to break the word into syllables. Alright. So how many syllables are in the word dinosaur? Count it. 3, right? You're going to write 3. And how many syllables are in the word paleontologist? Well, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? 6. So you are going to write 6 in the second blank. I hope students you have understood what syllables are and how to break a word into syllables. B. Break these words down into syllables. Now here there are 6 words given to you and you have to break them down into syllables. Remember, as I told you, each part of the word must have at least one vowel in it. Okay, one vowel. Examine. So here we are going to divide this word into syllable. So it's going to be X-A-min. It is going to be divided into 3 syllables. X, A, and min. Alright. Well, you might be wondering, there are 2 vowels in the last syllable of this word, I and E. So students, here you need to remember one thing, that E at the end of a word is always silent, right? So that is why E doesn't count, I counts. I hope you have understood this as well. Now what you have to do is you have to break each of the next 5 words into syllables, and I hope that you will be able to do it very easily. Alright, now let's move towards our page 59. 3. Words with CH and QUE. Alright, now how do we pronounce these words? Look at the blue words that make the sound K. Complete the chart. Alright, before we are going to read these words, let's have a talk about letter CH. The usual sound of this letter is ch, right? And the QUE is Q. But sometimes CH gives the sound of K as well, and so does QUE. So here we are going to focus on the sound of K. Alright, so my mom is an archaeologist. If you see, the CH in archaeologists gives you the sound of K. Similarly, let's read the next word. She discovered a vase. It's an antique. If you see, the QUE in the word antique gives the sound of K as well. Over here in this box, in first row you will have to write the word with CH, but it gives the sound of K. Alright, and in the second one you will have to write down the word with QUE, but which gives the sound of K as well. Okay, so think about these words and write them down over there. A few examples of CH giving the sound of K in words is anchor, chaos, and chemist. I hope that you will be able to find some more words with this sound and write them here. And then with QUE as the sound of K, word could be unique, boutique, or mosque. So similarly, what you have to do, you will have to think about or search for some words which are having or the letters QUE in it, but they are giving you the sound of K. And so is with CH as well. Alright students, I hope you have understood part A. Now let's move towards part B. Underline the words with the sound K. Circle the letters that make this sound. I have a question about technology. Now over here we are going to circle the word question and we are going to circle the word technology. And then we are going to underline QUE in the word question and CH in technology. Alright, because the word question is giving the sound of K and the word technology giving the sound of K as well. And then the letters QUE are giving the sound of K and the letter CH is giving the sound of K as well. In the same way, you have to do 2 and 3. You have to read the sentence, you have to circle the word which is giving the sound of K and then the letters which are making the sound of K as well. I hope that you will be able to do this easily as well. Now 4. Prefix. Dis. So students, I am sure that you know what prefixes are. Prefixes are the words that we add at the beginning of a word, right? So A. Spelling focus. We can add the prefix dis to change the words to the opposite meaning. Alright, so let's move forward. B. Match the sentences with opposite meanings. Number 1. My sister is honest. A. He distrusts almost everyone. B. I am often dissatisfied. Or C. She is dishonest. So as we have to match the first part with the opposite of it. So number 1 was my sister is honest. So opposite of it is she is dishonest. So we are going to join 1 with C. Alright. So students, here if you look closely, the word honest is followed by the prefix dis. And it is making it the opposite of honest. Honest, dishonest. Alright, now with 2 and 3 you have to do the same thing. Read the sentence and join it with its opposite, which is made by adding the prefix dis to the word. I hope that you understood it, how to do it. Alright, now let's move towards C. Write words with the opposite meaning, then write a sentence with the dis words. Now, organized, the opposite of it is disorganized. So the sentence of the word disorganized would be, my brother's room is disorganized. In the same way, you have to write down the opposite of the word appear and the word prove as well by adding the prefix dis to them, and then you have to use those into the sentences of your own. So dear students, I hope that you have understood page 58 and 59 clearly, and then I am sure that you have learned a few new things here. The silent letters, the syllables, some words giving different sound, and the prefix dis. Alright, now this is the end of our this part of Spelling Masterclass. I will inshallah ta'ala see you into the next one. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.